so much for having me today. DPP Travel is what we call Luxe Adventure travel agency. My business partner, Tiffany, and I believe very strongly in supporting local businesses. So we tell everyone we shop local all over the world. So when we create and design itineraries for our clients, not only are we looking for VIP kind of off the beaten track type experiences, but our primary focus is always going to be supporting those local economies and cultures and making sure that the people that we use and the tour companies that we use are following sustainable practices, supporting the ecosystems as well, reducing single-use plastics, the things that you've read about, but bigger and smaller choices too that make a big difference in the long run for ecosystems. So deep diving into the local communities and cultures where they're going to be. They want authentic experiences, and they want to be in locations that aren't necessarily covered in tourists, far more than the cheapest trip or block checking for their Instagram reel or things like that. They want to see and understand what it is to live in those places, as well as what makes those places unique. We never met a stranger, is what they would say in the South, right? Once we get to know you, we know you, and you will be our friend forever. So people laugh when we go on our trips and we take our hosted journeys. They're saying, okay, how many friends did you bring back this time? Oh, I've got, these are 4 or 5 or 6. I want to get to know you and what you want to do and what you're dreaming about, and what are your passions? Because then that, of course, drives your travel. And then the hosted experiences, that's what's running down at the bottom, dpptravel.com hosted. We take you with us. We invite you to come and travel with us and travel like us. So on our hosted journeys, you will have me or Tiffany, or most of the time, both of us are there to help facilitate the trip and ensure that you have just the trip of a lifetime, so that you're not worrying about every little thing or where to go or when to be where. We're helping facilitate that, and you've got a face and a name that you know and a phone number to call. The industry as a whole is working through the challenges that all local businesses are challenged by, right? Staffing, logistics of the supply chain, things like that. So menus have changed. Some things that were open before aren't open now. These things aren't always listed on destination websites. So you may book something or attempt to book something on your own, and you get there and 2/3 of the things that you went to that location for aren't open or operational, or aren't the same as they were before COVID when you went before. It's not even operational right now, and it's not something that they advertise. So that's one of the things that we work with and we work through. The consultation phone call is always free with us. You set up an appointment. We have our first get to know you phone call. That is all part and parcel of the way we work. Once we have that, then we move into the itinerary planning and go forward. So it's really easy. On our website, there's a schedule of consultation. We have high-end 5- and 6-star plus property relationships all over the world. So we're a member of Virtuoso Travel. That's another thing that kind of sets us apart. Virtuoso is the premier luxury travel consortia in the world, with partners all over the planet in some of the most exclusive locations. We can rent private islands, private jets, things like that. Those are all part of our specialty experiences. We have quite a few hosted experiences coming up in 2023 and 2024. Next year, we're experiencing Tulip Time in Holland. Speaking of local ecosystems and economies, that's a primary thing. Many people go and kind of flock to Holland for that time of the year. I'm pretty excited about it myself. Just fields and fields and fields of color is kind of an incredible thing. In the summertime, I will be taking my group, we call it the Kilt Tour 2.0. We did Kilt Tour 1.0 this summer. So it will be a trip around Scotland that's Outlander themed, also horseback riding in history, private driver. That's limited to 12. So that's a pretty big deal that it's a very small group. Go to that dpptravel.com hosted. You'll be able to see where you can come and travel with us. We'd love to have you. We are looking for special people who share our values and share our mission. We want to make sure that the people that are coming to us have that shared vision and want to serve their clients the way that we serve them in such a personal way. So it is not transactional here at DPP Travel. It's very much a relationship and an ongoing friendship. That's something we're super excited about, is to find like-minded people who want to serve people in the way that we serve people and serve communities and
what adventurous activities they can expect from DPP Travel if they connect with you and choose to get on one of your luxe adventures.
Africa's a great one, right? We're staying at some really high-end tented camps. We're only taking 12 people. We did not want to have a big caravan safari. The smaller group you have, the better chance you have of seeing the big five, right? That's a big goal. Small, intimate experience with us. We will always treat you like family, kind of whether you like it or not. We had the ugly sweater contest at Christmas last year. That was really fun. Some of those ladies, I think we pulled them out of their comfort zone a little bit, but by golly, they showed up with sweaters that lit up and all kinds of craziness. And those river cruise folks kind of didn't know what to do with us. We had the best time. We will always challenge your beliefs on supporting local and really talking to people about what we're doing in the destination too. Like, meet this person. There's always going to be something like that on our trips where you really get firsthand knowledge of how you're supporting those local people and being able to interact with those local cultures.
We have been featured at BIZBoost magazine issue number 7, page 19 to 25. Please share your BIZBoost experience with the people.
Yeah, I would say if you're looking at BIZBoost to work on your business or to get your name out there or to increase visibility, I think it's been an incredible experience. Everyone that I've interacted with at BIZBoost has been super friendly, very clear, and very, very professional. And I've really enjoyed the experience. The article turned out great. I really felt like that process was very streamlined. It was affordable, and they have continued to support me in my business. It was not a one and done type feeling. So that goes with very much with how we work, in the sense of they continue to support and continue to engage. And I think that's really important in our industry, is keeping people top of mind. And I think BIZBoost does a great job at that.
Share one last thing. I saw that post about you when you were in Alaska, and you posted something about your husbands and you leaving them behind, taking care of home.
Yeah.
So I really like that post. Please share the insight about that with the world.
Okay, yeah. So Tiffany and I are business partners. We've known each other since childhood. And our husbands, we call them affectionately the Wandering Gents, right? So the Wandering Gents actually have a Facebook page that they will be working on as they get to go on more travels. But I have 2 kids, and my husband was in the Army for quite a long time, and so it's kind of I kid around and say it's his turn to play Mr. Mom while I leave. Somebody has to hold down the fort. So when we're out hosting these journeys, a lot of times they're with us, but a lot of times they're home, depending on when the travel is. And so